First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here.
I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Azys law, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry.
Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked to the Isle Operation Heart. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something of the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it. All right. I go this way, you go that way.
Everyone just scatters to the winds.
Okay, now
like
remember, unfortunately I can only pick up one quest, so which one do we want to do? Alpha or Biggs?
Quest? Oh.
Yeah, Nukem Plus, remember?
Oh, there's like
I can only do
three.
one at a time.
There's so many quests.
Oh, these are, never mind, they're just destinations that we have to go survey. Okay. We're fine. We're fine.
Let's all look back
like,
and
wait,
forth. Back and forth. The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it.
No. There we go.
I dare say this landing could accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable. Whatever that means. The Starship Enterprise.
Time to get my Estinian voice going. Machines are beyond my ken. I should leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragons that I sense nearby.
God, what a life you live.
Arby dragons!
His life has one plot point.
You might want to hop in,
right?
or not.
Why is there an invisible wall there? It's just rude. Boom, boom, boom.
Nothing? Damn it. There's just this terminal then, but it doesn't respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. Sorry, hero, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he's strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels.
He was swallowed whole by a dragon.
I love how there's just guns on this ship and he didn't even think to tell anybody. Also, a way to lose the smallest character in our party. Good job.
I know, right?
I mean, he lost himself.
I don't think that's how getting lost works.
It is in Final Fantasy!
Oh, the weird thing sees us.
Oh. Here I am, it's like, yeah, no, it didn't target me, so I'm in the cutscene right now.
Yep.
Cool.
So I get to sit here and wait.
It's a multiplayer RPG for multiplayer. Can't you see?
Have you tried playing a multiplayer game?
Evangelion? These guys reward 666 XP.
I don't have a soundboard for Evangelion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing out. Shit, I need to get a soundboard for Evangelion. What would be a good Evangelion
Oh no,
soundboard?
Wedge got attacked by an eyeball.
I think it's just a testicle. I don't think it has an eyeball. Owie! Wedge, are you alright? I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all. Fool of a
Fool of a
Lalafell.
took.
What What were you thinking, coming here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity quite another.
Why don't you throw yourself in next time and save us the trouble?
Sorry, Chief, but I think I found something. What is this, the wreck of a sentinel? This is no wreck, Chief. She's still operational.
How would you tell? Oh.
How do you tell? Kick.
It wasn't doing that before.
See?
How did you know, though, before that?
I don't know.
Oh. Hold on.
Oh my God, no.
Do you have a robo voice?
I do have a robo
I think he does.
Please hold while I get my robo voice.
Please hold.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh no, I hit the button.
Initiating. Performing diagnostics.
Not working.
Diagnostics complete. No? Did that work?
It's not working.
No, you're just saying it.
That's probably why.
Hey, there we go.
Initiating. Performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use.
Oh my God, it's a contract bot.
Do you agree?
I suppose.
I suppose, yeah.
Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name. I'm Wedge, and that there is Hero.
That's a stupid name.
User registration complete. Welcome to Azys, Master Wedge, and Mistress Hero. I am Guidance Node GL1.
Glee. Would you like more shrugging?
Azys Law is full of some very
Yay.
strange things.
More robots. It's my favorite.
More rurbits.
We are
Now
back.
talk to Sid again.
This isn't quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the node this way, will you? There's something I'd like to try. Node, I need a status report on the facility. Gilly, what you have to do what the chief says.
How did you get to Gilly instead of Glee? It's GLI, not G. Whatever.
Yes, that's it. Good girl. Ah, here we are. Not much of note. It appears someone recently reactivated Helix, which is in this area.
Reactivated, you say?
By the Archbishop, I'd wager. I dare say he woke the place up when he used Vanu's key. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? Let's see here. On the flagship, that's the central aisle. I'm seeing positive readings within the ethereal-chemical research facility and the fractal continuum. And what do we have here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged.
Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies?
What might offer an indication? How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Somewhere called Triad Control, inside the research facility.
That's when there's only 3 Chaos Emeralds. And what manner of place is that?
It's a place where you can play the card game.
No.
It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the Warring Triad test subjects. And that's what it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges.
I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place.
What a great word. Mislike.
I am inclined to agree with Ishtola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there.
That settles it then. Let's find a way to cross over to the flagship. I like mislike because it's less syllables.
Is it?
That's a shorter word than do. Yeah, it's shorter than saying do not, don't like, or do
Dislike?
not like. Dislike. Nah, dislike doesn't sound nearly as good.
You're saying mislike was shorter than dislike, and I'm like, it's one letter switched. What the fuck? But actually, just forgot dislike existed.
Let's see. I guess I need determination. Okay. What are we talking to? The node?
Right, yeah, wait a second here.
I don't think I've ever put a gem in.
A gem in? You mean
Like the materia, don't you like use them or something?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually used one.
So essentially, certain items have materia slots. It'll boost various different stats or substats rather. Crit chance, direct hit chance.
Yeah, no, I know what a gem is. I'm just saying I don't think I've ever used one.
They're not really very useful up until you get to end game stuff, where it actually is going to matter.
Because there constantly are rewards for everything, but I just hit the auto update my gear button and then move on. That's all I ever do.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Robot us. Do it. Do it.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Which one are we going for? The research facility, or I'm assuming?
I'm talking to the ball. I didn't notice if there was any other options.
Oh, yeah. It'll give you an option. I accidentally clicked too far then.
Greetings, hero. Is there something you wish to know?
Chemical. Let's start from the top and work our way down. Because
Okay.
I believe it'll.
Tell me how to
gonna
reach
be
the
generating
flagship.
force.
Requesting access to the ethereal chemical research facility. Access granted. Generating route. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors and that the Isle's defense system may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party shall assume all risks of damage, injury, including death, that it may occur en route to your destination.
Fuck. What horrible TOS did we agree to?
Well,
Let's go!
We didn't really ask. We just agreed.
God damn, it's like signing up to YouTube all over again.
Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let us see where it leads. Hero, Ishtola, Estenin, we four shall proceed to the research facility. And this chinchilla. Cid, de Excelsior is our sole means of escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice.
Understood. We'll see what she's repaired and ready to fly. If anything, just let me know via the link pearl.
Be on your guard, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere. We're in their base, so this should be everywhere.
Yeah, all your bases belong to us.
I don't
you know that.
understand how we are not attacked already. Like, the fuck is happening? They definitely know exactly where we are, right?
They could if they knew that we were enemies, or that they to look out for enemies. I don't know.
We just invaded their... we just came into their bubble.
Well, it's
via,
just
like,
bunch
a
of
dragon
robots.
explosion. How the fuck did no one notice that, like, is trying to not have us do that?
It's just
We
it's
fought
just
a
only
whole
robots.
ship on the way in. They super know where we are.
I guess.
Turn that voice on again.
You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use the nearby matter conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it.
Unnecessary cutscene is unnecessary.
Oh yes, that's the connection. Good. I like that.
Yes, yes, just like that. Yes, yes. Twist it, twist it.
And now you see why this place is a pain in the ass without flying.
Docking complete.
Wop,
Doot, doot,
bop.
doot, doot.
Let's go. Ah.
Push button, go place.
Wow, do you guys think teleporters kill you when you use them? Why would
You
say
asked that question like right when they go in. Hey, you ever heard about the teleporter problem?
What do you mean you're stuck in the pattern buffer?
That's so fucking mean. Just make them question it right before they actually die. Absolutely.
It's like the real terms and condition trap right there.
You should have read the EULA.
The EULA, the TOS, the fact that you have to sign a waiver that says you might die when you use it, you know.
According to my records, this conduit was last serviced approximately 5,014 years, 6 months, 11 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes ago. That it should function without mishap may be described as a miracle.
Yeah, see? Like I said, what do you mean it got stuck in the pattern buffer? That shouldn't have happened. When was the last time this thing was checked?
That's she just said 14,000 years
No,
ago.
I was completing my... never mind.
Ah. Why is quick arm and quick tongue the exact same fucking materia? The only fucking difference is the name.
Wait,
Oh, no.
do they have the
It's
same
not
stat?
skill, it's skill versus
Alright.
spell.
Okay.
They're both sorry.
I was.
I didn't
I
read
get-
that
I-
fast.
There's a
guess.
really funny detail in World of Warcraft where they crunch the numbers so many times, like squish them, that there are actually quests out there where the different items that you can get as rewards are the same item. They used to have like nuanced of like, oh, this one has more like this, and this one has that more that of that, and but now they both have like 2 points of stats, and that's it. So it's the same item twice with different names.
Resuming guidance to the Ethereal Chemical Research Facility. Please follow me. This sector, the Beta Quadrant, is home to laboratories which produce chimerical life forms for both military and household applications. Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance. I will fucking murder you. Stop talking to me. Computer. Computer. I will murder you. Stop. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Computer. Stop. Fucking machines.
The irony.
God, what an annoying fucking thing that I agreed to the terms of service for.
I have no voice things in my house, and I'm so happy.
Our facility has been awarded 3-star certification for compliance with ASO 3001. The good behavior of the creatures born here is guaranteed. Please be warned, however, that millennia of neglect may have had an adverse effect on their disposition. For your own safety, please refrain from approaching the creatures.
They make chimeras for household applications.
Yeah, dude, do you not have a chimera to clean your floors? It just licks it all up. It's called a dog.
Word, it hurts.
Where is the...
Good job.
I think I...
Okay, here we go. This place is so much longer without having flight.
The weird floaty shit.
One
It
of
is
these
like
days
it
I'll
is
have
like
to
a
take
cross
you-
between Nina from Full Metal Alchemist and like every appliance dinosaur in Flintstones. So it's way too deep and echoey.
Yeah, I don't know why it was echoey. I couldn't figure
It's
out
way
that
too
part
like
out.
voice of
But-
Gaudy.
Close. I'll have to like pitch shift it, figure out what the correct way to do it is.
Unable to activate matter conduit. Energy shortage detected. Identifying cause, which I already listed. Cause identified. Unauthorized siphoning of energy by chemical chimerical creatures. Locations: the recombination labs and the biomass incubation complex.
Time is short. Let us split up and eliminate the culprits. Hero, pray dispatch the creatures at the recombination labs. The rest of us shall sweep the incubation complex. Take care, and return hither when you are done. That was totally that scriptwriter's just word of the day, and they just used it in every quest. Having not said it ever before. I swear this game never said hither until like 2 hours ago in the story, and now it's in every single mission.
Maybe there's a new writer each time. Like
To some extent,
this writer
yes.
was like, "Oh, I'm all about hither."
I'm whole hither and dither.
there.
Our objective is not nearby. All right,
Sure it is. You just have to.
Effie,
Yep.
are you? Would you like to summon?
Oh
the
yeah,
thing?
no, I'm here. Yeah, no, it's right up here. Like,
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
really far away. Our objective's like across
Yeah.
the whole map.
yeah.
Does the teleporter take you
Go
there?
to the teleporter
Oh,
and you take the teleporter.
Oh, the terminal is unresponsive. Weird. I guess we'll have to walk.
You know what? Shut up. Okay. It's been a while. I don't.
boy, that sass sure didn't turn out well, did it?
Silence. I will make you float here. I will do it.
I will make
Float
you
here for the next
float
5
here.
minutes. Yes, I will stay right here where you cannot move. And you cannot get off. I will stay here for 5 minutes.
It sounds
I
like
can
a threat a bird would make.
I could just go play Demon Souls. I don't have to be here.
Could you imagine?
That's. Okay. No, it's. This is why this place is a pain in the ass.
What are you talking about? This is expert level design. You don't remember the glowing green caves?
Lamius
I mean,
hybrid.
I remember this. Oh,
Ah, why? What did I even do to you people?
Ha ha.
Are you people?
The tables have turned. Oh fuck! Bad things happened. What are you? Oh, yeah. It's a chimera.
That's pretty chimera.
That's a more literal chimera than I was expecting. How is this used for household things?
What, you
was-
don't have a normal household?
That was an extremely chimera.
Oh, I forgot to turn my not hollow ground. Use fucking no that. There we go.
Do any of these have slots?
Mess that up. Probably your chess piece. Usually.
Well, each piece of armor can have it. It's just whether
No,
or
my
not it
waist
does.
has a slot.
Nice.
But when you click on it, it doesn't give you the option to put an item in. So I guess you have to go from the gem to the item. But oh, all 5 of my jewelry items have slots. That's where they would go. Why do the hybrids have weapons? I thought they were peaceful.
Those are the household
Who
ones.
gave them weapons?
I think they were just born like that.
Oh, yeah, it was just pointed out to me. The reason you can't meld anything is because you don't have any crafting classes.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
You need to be a
yep.
crafter to put a slot in the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Chimera.
Why? That's weird.
Think of it like enchanting.
But they're a universal reward that they give to everybody.
Yeah, and crafting can
Weird.
you can take any craft.
Yeah, I guess that's
So you
true.
take
You
all
can,
of
you can, so you can request people do it for you.
It's just so
they're
aggressively
already
optional
based.
so far that I don't even know what any of them are.
Yeah, or you can pay NPCs to do it for you with a similar, I believe, success rate. But like, for example,
Because if I'm going to
our-
spend any free time, it's going to be to get caught up on my story. Which I did one. I did the houseboat party, samurai cosplayer douchebag quest.
Nice.
What?
His class quest.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
mass murderer who's got a yacht and he's fetishizes samurai culture, but he does not understand their values. And then he gets cut in half.
I love it.
Also,
Energy
he-
restored to the conduit. Please wait a moment while I activate it.
He's also one of the tiny beam people that gets fucking cut in half. I was like, this seems unfair. But I guess he made it happen. It's his fault.
Oh baby, yes, again. Spin those round and round. Searching for network. Connected.
Come on,
Okay.
baby, lick my
Time to go
battery.
up. That's not recommended.
It's from The Humans Are Dead by the Kiwi band. Fly the Conchords.
So like I was saying last time, when you teleport, you lose your entire body and then get reconstructed. So wouldn't that like cause you to die?
Zoom. And that was the last he ever saw. Fade to white with that thought. And then our clones pick up where we left off, having not known anything that just happened.
That answers that question.
What the clone at the end point doesn't know is that the origin person died screaming. This is how you make a Soma. So the Garleans managed to land. Repairs on their vessel appear to be well underway. I doubt that they will leave anytime soon, however. Nay, they will remain here long after they have stripped the Isle of all its secrets. Okay, so I didn't understand the story. Heavy.
Yep.
You're Einstein.
Yeah. Whether or not they mean to linger, their presence here and now is an unwelcome complication.
Indeed. Let us avoid confrontations unless absolutely needful. Every step of the way, it's like, there's a word I would say here, but you said that. So that's gonna fuck me up. Yeah, I was under the impression that since they left several quests earlier than we did, that they were already here, or that this was their base. Because it took us so long to get in, and they left all the way back when that guy got stabbed through the shield and the dick and died.
Damn.
So I thought we were breaking into their base, and that's why there was a force shield, but apparently they just got here too, so I don't know what the fuck they've been doing this whole time.
Giving each other bro fists and
I thought that was like the premise of
popping
this
open
quest.
Kagerators and whatever Legion Vanguards are.
Warning. Intruders detected in force in this quadrant. It is recommended that you avoid confrontation where possible. Be kindly reminded that, in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risks of damages or injury, including death, that you may sustain in the course of guidance. Please follow me to the next matter conduit. It leads to the Delta Quadrant, where the facility's greatest achievement is located.
Now, please remember, under no circumstances should you ever. I love all the warnings at the beginning of Portal, including the part where she glitches out and speaks Spanish almost backwards or really fast or something.
Stupidly fast. And it goes, if memory serves, it goes faster and faster and faster until eventually.
Yeah, until like shorts out.
Times out. Yeah.
It's just like useless information. You will be baked, and then there will be cake. That time she wasn't lying.
Nope.
Or glitching out. Except for the part where she's a murderer. I guess that's a glitch, but
Is it though?
she's not supposed to be, at least.
Wait. Something is afoot. Afoot? Afoot. Yes, afoot. Such a weird wording for
your
this game.
dialogue.
I know,
All
right?
right, I have a second foot.
Something is afoot.
How many feet are
Where
there
did
on
you
this
put
island?
my foot?
There's
Oh
like
my
20.
God, they have 18 feet.
There's like 20 feet over there.
22, in fact. You forget Bob. You always forget Bob.
That guy's got 2 feet.
Our objective lies at the heart of the Isle. The third will remain to guard the ship, while the second patrols the perimeter and eliminates any threats. The first will come with me to secure the research facility. Let no man doubt the import of our mission. The Allagans found a means to capture icons alive, and their knowledge lies hid upon this isle. If we can but acquire it, we would be able to prevent the beings from returning to plague us, thus ending the cycle of rebirth. I need not remind you that success will raise our legion high in the Emperor's regard. Yet, by the same token, his radiance does not tolerate failure. That is all. All troops, prepare for deployment!
Hip hop. I can't get
Yeah,
over how much they like the Garleans are just like the Empire from Star Wars but over designed.
I mean, yes.
It's like the Empire meets Lulu's belt. Or dress belts of dress.
Is their purpose? To think
I mean, the
that
Garleans have a
used to
point,
bind
though.
No lesser being than Bahamut sleeps here. Imprisoning a primal in such a manner would represent an effective means to halt the cycle of summoning, were it not for the grave and obvious risks.
Indeed. We need but refer to past experience, that of Bahamut's calamitous return, to see why this is not the solution we seek.
Held in duress, a primal will continue to nurse its hatred for mankind. And when it inevitably breaks free, its rage will be beyond quelling.
Whatever folly the Garleans mean to commit, they can wait. We must remain focused on our task.
Yes, of course. It would not be polite to keep the Archbishop waiting.
Oops, nope, not send tell. I don't want to talk to SV. There we go.
Wow, rude.
He knows what
I
he
know,
did.
right? Apparently.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay.
The glamour dispeller. I have 150 glamour prisms. That explains why I've never had to think about that ever again. Bing.
That you have survived to this point is in defiance of possibility, but it appears the danger is not yet past. Warning, intruders approaching. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed.
A hostile
It's time
presence.
to die, old man.
Who would do that? They're dead. They die like instantly. Well,
Well, next time they'll think about what they did.
I just emoted at him on accident.
And he was dead.
Yeah, I did just as much damage as I did the previous fight.
Wow. Well, I guess they don't have to live to see their leader's disappointment.
Okay, guys. We'll see you back again in a little bit, cause you know.
Goodbye, friendship. And I'm playing all alone. Bye, friendship. Everyone's here except for the people I actually know. My sword is on fire.
My men's silence. We meet again. And this time, we will not be interrupted.
It would also explain your men's screams.
Come, show me your power, champions of Eorzea.
Do you have a not stupid helmet? God, you look like an idiot. It's not cool at all, but it's like a 14-year-old's idea of cool, which I guess is the point.
I shall make it quick.
He's only focused on me, huh? Is this a meant to lose fight against a question mark douchebag? Surely you can do better than that. Yes, I can. There's the big one. Enjoy your 7k damage. Douchebag. Does Alvino or Y'shtola have heals? They're both back there casting. I think I've been healing. That makes this pretty easy. I should have applied my bleed though, I fucked up. Oh no, I did apply my bleed, I just forgot that I did. Apparently. He appears to have his bleed on him. I did it on such autopilot that I forgot I did it, I guess. Okay, well that hurts. I'm not gonna stick around in that. You're half dead. So how's that working out for you?
So it comes to this.
Innocence 500. That's a weird source of damage. Higanbana. Oh, we made a big X. Are those gonna fire out in that direction at some point? Should I be worried about those X things? Because I am. If I'm being honest. I'm a little. Yep, there they go. Oh. I don't know how this mechanic works. Am I supposed to break them? Or just not be near them when they explode? I've seen both. It's like you can only beat him by knocking those things into him, and other times it's like, oh, you just gotta knock them away or you're gonna be dead, or you gotta detonate them all yourself because if they detonate without you, then you're super dead or something.
Just ran all the way there, you prick.
He's almost dead. There it goes.
And now that I have experienced it firsthand, Van Baelsar's defeat seems less inexplicable. You are a formidable foe, and I have thoroughly enjoyed our time together. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Allagan's secrets await, and there is no profit to be had in remaining here.
I can take him.
Keep them occupied.
Goodbye, weird bug ship.
Choice.
You must continue on. We will hold them here.
Take the eye. It should still hold enough energy to be of use to you. I shall join you as soon as I am able.
Enough talk. Make haste and stop the Archbishop.
Bye. And that's the 4th time I died. Hello.
Welcome back.
I just think we could have taken all of them, honestly. Robots aren't that hard to fight.
Cannot click on Andrew from down here.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes the game's just like that.
Yep.
Maybe I just didn't want to get clicked.
Apparently not.
You gotta take a girl out to dinner first.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, where methods are developed for mastering dragons. To this day, the sector is home to live specimens brought over the southern continent to Mercedia, truly a testament to the greatness of the Garlean Empire.
First, you take the dragon out to dinner.
You think they're just like still alive?
You'll find out.
I regret to inform you that the matter of conduit leading to the flagship is no longer functioning. According to my records, I was destroyed by a dragon, which broke free of its restraints when it failed approximately 2,369 years, 1 month, 24 days, 7 hours, and 4 minutes ago. Please find an alternate route to the Ethereochemical Research Facility. The Garlean Research Council apologizes for any inconvenience caused.
We'll just use our plane. Oh, this guy.
I believe that was me. So, thy journey hath led thee to this accursed place. Canst thou hear it, mortal? The ceaseless keening of my kindred, steeped in 5,000 years of suffering. Long before the Ishgarians and their base betrayal, there lived still more wicked men whose ambitions knew no bounds. I accidentally hit the button more than once. Give me 1 second. Fearful of our might and covetous of our power, they devised a means to enslave dragonkind. Their vile misdeeds set in motion a train of events whose repercussions are felt to this day. Beyond, thou wilt find one of my first brood. Hark thou unto her words. Partake thou of her pain. Think thou upon the suffering that the conflict betwixt our kinds hath begot.
Sounds kind of kinky.
just a little bit.
Tasty suffering. That's just BDSM. Hello, weird purple hook tree. Goodbye. It was like the cliff from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, these definitely aren't trees.
As far as you know.
I mean, they're very clearly crystals.
Tell that to Annihilation.
Also, yeah, that's Durgan.
A great worm is being held in some manner of restraint. Oh my god.
children hatch. And once they were full grown, they took wing and spread across all the lands of Hydaelyn.
No mon apan, no one il an, no edkin. Is kashul and ilesan. An ska usel, tai esk is ach I mon el. Warrior of light, beloved son, the light abideth within thy heart again. Full valiantly didst thou overcome thy many trials, but glory not in thy success. For the servants of darkness are ever close at hand. Receive of me my blessing once more, and go forth to shine thy light on all creation.
Thou hast broken down the wall I built around thee, and partaken of thy mistress's blessing once more. Strong art thou, mortal, stronger than any other of thy kind. Having looked upon thy deeds, I am convinced thou art worthy to bear her light. The Covenant bound me to thee, but 'twould seem our fates were mingled from the first. Though I will not fight thy battles, I will yet lend thee my wings. Come, mortal. We go to cast out the darkness.
I don't like that this implies that the saddle is built into him. Like he just
shows up.
Yeah, just has a saddle in his.
You couldn't now ride Midgar somewhere. This prick sealed me off from my Warrior of Light powers for like a long time. Fuck this guy. Hello. We're on this guy now.
Hello.
They try to give all the dragons have tragic backstories, but they're so hard to look at.
Yeah.
Their faces are so like gnarly and like a nightmare. I'm like, why can't they look like Dragonheart?
You guys down below me?
Why can't every dragon just look like Dragonite? That would be adorable.
Dragonite? Where are we going?
Where's my mod?
Open up your map. We're going this way.
Open up your map.
Going up to the big old ship up in the top.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, when I clicked on my objective, it just was in the middle of a void. So I was like, I don't see where it is.
Up. Very much up.
Yep.
Yeah, they're giving all those really sad stories, but I'm looking at the dragon, and all I can think is like, kill me! They look like that one Skeksis right before he disintegrates.
Oh no.
It's pretty bad.
Oh no.
Oh no. Can't believe that's Knuckles.
Welcome to the flagship, hero. You are almost at your destination. Warning, intruders detected in the vicinity. Please eliminate them if you wish to proceed.
Yo, wait, you're just gonna ask the tourists to fucking kill things for you? This is a weird civilization.
I think that's happened like 6 times already. I mean, he's not
Yeah,
gonna
but
do
that time it was. But that time it was more like, oh no, there are enemies here. Sorry. But like, this is an active request. Like, we ain't the police. Get your own
On the other
police.
side. Oh. Hop in. It's on the other side.
Let's go.
Durgan.
My hand is a dolphin.
What?
Warning, intruders approaching.
You sense a hostile presence.
Get the hell out of here.
Hello, guys. Die. Become dead. I am death, destroyer of these nuts.
Damn. Oh. Stay back for these nuts. Gonna do it again? Okay.
Rule of threes? Nope. Speak with the guidance node.
Area secured. Lifting access restrictions to the Ethereal Chemical Research Facility. One second.
You okay? Computer, stop.
Wait.
Did you skip it all on accident?
Yeah.
How do you keep doing this?
I accidentally pressed left click twice. Restriction lifted. You may enter the facility at your leisure, ending guidance. Unknown energy source detected within the ethereal chemical research facility. Please exercise caution. I am pleased to have been of service to you, hero. Please send my regards to Master Wedge. Deactivating.
Oh no, it's tech all over again.
And flop.
Tell Wedge I love him.
The guidance node has ceased to function.
Just like my heart.
Okay, so we
Duty
are doing
Finder.
dungeon now. Hooray!
Our
Dungeon
time is
Finder.
cometh. Is this a 4-player one?
Yes, it is.
You're really fucking funny. We just ignored the person right in front of us and invited someone else. After they followed us for an hour. Alright, let's go.
World.
See, I can't change
Yeah.
costumes here, can I? Yeah.
Zero Chemical Research Facility.
There's rules. I didn't really think about whether or not I wanted to be dressed this way today.
There we go.
Wow, that's garish. My eyes!
Yeah.
Why is this entire dungeon one of those fucking fuzzy posters you color in?
Oh man, that would be great. I haven't touched those in a long time. Can you still buy those?
I don't know.
Probably.
What are they called? That's a long name for a dungeon.
Fuzzy coloring page.
Fuzzy poster. Evil spider bots. Look at him go. Clockwork repurposer.
Yeah, you can just buy them on Amazon. You can get an 18-pack for $15.
Wow.
Well, I guess we know what the next thing is doing X with Andrew is going to be.
Coloring in a poster for 3 hours.
Hell yeah.
First it was cooking with Andrew, and now it's going to be coloring with Andrew.
It's like deeply meditative for him. Cures all of his problems.
You know, it'd be great if you could get this Clockwork repurposer off of me.
They should be off of you. Oh, they're not, because my thing went off. My bad.
That is
Our
okay.
playthrough of
I
Zero
just
Time Dilemma is actually
appreciate if
really
you would
boring.
Actually get it off me. Oh, there we go.
Zero
That's all.
Time
It
Dilemma
should've.
playthrough gets
I-
really boring because Andrew's not reacting angry enough because he's just like really relaxed coloring in a poster. Oh, yeah,
It's like
that
a
is-
Bob Ross thing. It's like,
Like, oh yeah, that is dumb, I
there's no
guess.
such thing as
Anyway.
no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents.
I say, grinning very tightly and holding the poster very taut.
Accidents.
Alright, fucking fine.
Zoom, zoom.
One of them's on me again.
I'm attacking it. Come on.
You should.
There you go.
You should deal with that.
You should do better.
Seems like a you problem. Maybe you
can't
should
do
work on
that.
your.
It is a me
Maybe you
problem,
should work
'cause
on your
I'm
people
slowly
skills, Effie. Then maybe we won't be so aggro on you.
Yeah, apparently. Because, man, like,
Finish it, finish it,
Swear.
finish it. Yeah!
Do you think...
Whenever I charge up my finisher and then the guy dies midway through me casting and I get really sad.
I don't blame you.
It's like, no,
Oh my God.
I had to press like 12 buttons to get there. Then right at the end he dies. I'm amused that all of us are doing crazy flashy shit, but it's only on our screens.
I know, right?
On everyone else's screen, we're just like posing a bit.
Ah,
That guy looks so ridiculous.
I mean, I do have particles on right now for everybody, which
Look
I
at him
probably
go.
shouldn't. Honestly.
I have them all on, and I won't be able to tell when I'm dying.
I don't even have them on for myself.
Oh. You don't cut giant X's across the sky?
I have the enemies, and that's clearly enough. There's usually very rarely something not happening on the screen.
Yeah, but you're not doing it.
I'm fine.
Maybe one of those particles tells you when your fucking tank stance is off.
Nope.
That guy is Gigantor.
Got a few on me.
The Scrambled Iron Giant. Is that the one from Ready Player One? I like war now. Oh.
I really did like that movie.
Really,
when I really did finally get to well,
really
both
bad
Iron
movie.
Giant, but also Ready Player One.
It's such a bad movie.
I liked it.
The entire Ready Player One property is just the worst.
Maybe it's just because I haven't read the book or what have you.
Oh, the book is horrible.
I don't know. I like the movie. But I like the concept of it. Yeah, the concept of it.
It's like this gross version of nerding where you don't engage with the actual themes or narrative of any of the things you like, but instead just collect them as iconography.
So comic books.
It is like it is what
out of
leads
Andrew.
to the kinds of nerds that are really mad about inclusivity in their narratives that are otherwise have always been about that, but they didn't notice because they don't actually engage with their narratives or the purposes of any of the culture they consume.
Oh, that reminds me.
So comic books.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of comic book readers just like don't actually read any of their stories for their like actual story. Like like only like the lore. they interpret everything as lore to be collected and not like stories that have morals and themes, which is the point of all of it. Like they never actually got what Stanley wanted when he made any of this shit, or Jack Kirby especially. Or like people that say that like Star Wars got woke or Star Trek got woke, and I'm like, you don't know what Star Trek is then, do you?
Star Trek's always been like that.
It's like you never paid attention. The fucking like first interracial Kiss franchise, the series where the men from the very beginning could wear skirts just as often as the women. Like that was supposed to be the point, is they had non-gendered clothing in the 60s.
Yeah, like it's always been like that. And the fact that people can miss that is very strange.
The same kind of people that are like, oh, the Iron Giant likes fighting now. This is okay in Ready Player One.
But
I like the movie because there was Tracer in the crowd.
I mean, he says Superman. Superman's like the most violent comic book hero ever.
And for that audience, we now have Space Jam, the reboot sequel, which is just Ready Player One again. Like that's the whole point, is it's just based on Ready Player One.
Oh God.
It's like, wow, Granny is in the Matrix. Remember the Matrix? It's divorced of all context, but it's a reference. You guys like references, right? That's better than having a story or characters.
Wasn't the first Space Jam the same thing though?
Not at the level that this is. Like this one's like a shot-for-shot interpretation of Ready Player One.
I mean, isn't the
like,
main
oh,
crowd in the new Space Jam movie just all of Warner Brothers properties?
Yes, down to the point
So,
of having like creepy ones, like just weird choices. Like
Matrix?
No, way weirder. It has Mad Max Fury Road characters, and it has Clockwork Orange, the rape movie, with rape.
What?
Yeah, there's Clockwork Orange people in the audience, which is fucking horrifying. That's a really fucked up movie.
That reminds me, what are your guys' thoughts on, because I remember hearing about it a little while ago, there's apparently a new Ghostbusters movie that they're releasing at some point, or developing, or what have you.
I don't think any of Ghostbusters was very good to begin with, so I'm mostly just really tired of a boring franchise coming back so often.
They should have let it die after the first movie, because it was a downhill.
Oh, definitely. The second movie's a really cynical remake of the first movie that sucks. The only neat thing is the fucking image of the stupid Marshmallow Man.
And
But
don't
the-
even
but
get
it-
me started on
What?
the modern one.
Like, it's
Oh,
such
no.
a one-for-one remake of the first movie that they literally kicked the black guy out of the movie until roughly the same time code where they hired him in the first movie. So they didn't have to rewrite the scripts to have a fourth character. And then it's like, instead of being a prisoner, they're in an insane asylum. Because in both times they try to like go to like blow the whole thing open about what they've found out, but then they get locked away in a place, and then they have to break out of the place they got locked in it because they had to, from whoever was in power and tried to keep them locked away. It's like it's such a lazy fucking movie.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2 is trash.
Was it 2016 that they released the new remake?
Yeah, I don't like that one because I don't like Paul Feig movies where it's like, we filmed SNL actors doing improv for 3 hours and picked our favorite 10 minutes and that's the scene. Like, that's not good comedy. Edgar Wright is good comedy.
I just didn't like
Make
it because
Edgar-
it was just so cringy.
I mean, yeah.
Like, I really don't know what else to say about it other than
That's what he just
really
said.
cringy.
Yeah, it's
Have you
SNL.
ever seen
SNL's
SNL?
really
Yeah.
cringe.
No, I haven't. I've never seen SNL, so
It's
that's
bad
on me then.
comedians trying to improv,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's so frustrating. It's like, I don't know who
Okay, yeah,
I don't understand the
that's
people
just
that
on
like
me.
this comedy.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
It's actually really
You see
annoying
SNL
because like the
actors
dominant discussion is like, because so many people hate that movie because they're just genuinely sexist and have problems to work out. It's like really annoying because they like distract from the fact that you like you could just critique the movie as a movie because it's not a very good movie. But I don't like that. I don't like a lot of the movies. For me, like the first Ghostbusters scene is like, I like the creepy shit with Sigourney Weaver, and I like there's like 4 comedy beats that are pretty funny to me, but it's mostly boring, and its messaging
Wow.
is worrying. But it's from the 80s, so I guess that's how it goes. It's all about how like government is bad, the Environmental Protection Agency is the villain, because actually you should be allowed to have a nuclear reactor in your stupid fucking private like company. I'm like,
Private
oh,
lab,
this is
you know.
this is actually really worrying. The Ghostbusters are in the wrong in this movie. Wait a minute. They're clearly wrong. They're clearly the bad guys in this film. You should not have like a nuclear reactor in the middle of Manhattan or wherever the fuck they were. It's like the most populated part of the country, and it could just kill everybody.
It's New York, but isn't Bill Murray a scam artist?
Yeah, they're all trash people. They're horrible people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they're supposed to be good guys.
But it's the 80s. Literally every anti-hero or bad guy protagonist is rehabilitated as being like really cool actually, and they're great. And so Rambo and fucking Dirty Harry and shit.
Rambo?
Like all those franchises about like
Rambo's
tragic
not an anti-hero.
No, I mean like all the franchises that have like tragic messaging or like this dark message to convey or something just turn into being like unironically, but actually now that guy's just an action hero and he shoots everybody and there's no emotional complications at all, and actually he's good all the time. Like fucking Clint Eastwood and Rambo and so on. Like Rambo just turned into the guy that's gonna go back and win the Vietnam War for you. He's gonna re-win it. And he's a cool action boy.
Who's gonna re-win it?
And like in fucking Dirty Harry, he was the bad guy. But then as the franchise goes on, it's just like the Bruce Willis. It's like Die Hard, where every sequel loses the point more and more until you're like, why are they making these? They don't understand the first movie, and they got to make other movies. What the fuck? How did this happen? The answer is that sequels shouldn't exist as a concept. Turns out it's not very surprising this happened to Star Wars, because it happens to literally everything. Fucking Star Trek movies are so bad, and I don't even mean the new ones. Like most of them are so bad. There's one where you have like Patrick Stewart like shirtless with a Tommy gun and shit, like running around like he's Bruce Willis. And he's gonna fuck everyone up, and I'm like, I don't think you understand who Picard is. What the fuck is happening?
Hollywood, baby. Gotta get them views.
And people are like, why haven't you watched the Dark Crystal series yet? It's like, because they ruin everything I love. Why would I ever trust them? Stop making sequels. Let things be good and then stop.
Yeah, but then you have to come up with new ideas, and new ideas are hard to find.
I watched fucking The Quiet Place 2, and I'm like, I don't understand why this movie exists.
I was never aware of why The Quiet Place 2
It's astonishing.
would exist.
Yeah, like
what is the plot? Like,
it's the first movie is so self-contained. Like, why would you make another one? And it's like my question has not been answered by watching the movie. Having already seen it, I'm still confused why it exists or what it was going for. It's such a waste of time. Badoof. Yeah, I hated reading the Ready Player One book because it's like, wow, this whole dungeon's based on your favorite Rush song. I'm like, okay, is it going to engage with anything about? Not really. Hey, the girl that's dead, she's named after the character from your favorite movie, The Dark Crystal. Wow, she's named after Kira. Doesn't that give you brain tinglies because they referenced a thing you like? And I'm like, you could instead make me like this story book. Nah, I'm just going to keep name dropping things for 10 pages. There's parts where he just brags about pop culture stuff that he's memorized for like 5 pages straight, like a fucking George R.R. Martin description of a meal, but at least a meal has a purpose.
I mean, nerds have a purpose, Keith.
There's a whole segment that they've thankfully cut from the movie.
You're wrong about things.
I think they replaced it with The Shining or something, but in the book, he reenacts an entire movie. Like, it's just about how cool he is because he knows every line of dialogue and performance beat of a movie. And it's a movie I've never seen, so I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And that's the entire scene. It's just like how good he is at reenacting a movie that happened once, and I'm like, okay.
Not only that, a movie that happened way before his time.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, Keith, hexagons, more of them.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same room basically from before. Oh my god, it's a globe of hexagons.
Yeah.
We found the basalt column planet for the first time since Outer Wilds. Oh, that game's getting a DLC.
Good luck.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, they're making an expansion to Outer Wilds. I have no idea how that's gonna work.
Your guess is as good as mine at this point.
What if you just wake up in a new timeline?
They did say keep your save. Like, they did say keep your save in a tweet. So maybe it is in the ending. Maybe it's a narrative expansion at the end.
I mean, they have to be aware. I mean, they're aware of what they made.
Yeah.
So they have to know that, like, slapping that in the middle of the game would be really.
Well, the alternative would
not
just be
great.
to add another planet that has just like more that you just explore in parallel with everything else. But that would be complicated to go back to as an existing player. Because you're like,
not only go back to, but also just the fractured the fractured timeline that you're now going to have to deal with.
You'd be so confused about all the things that you know already or whatnot. Also, you know how like the protagonist of a story is supposed to be an underdog and like struggle and try and like maybe they won't succeed, and like when they encounter a challenge, they try really hard and they overcome it and all that.
Odds and
Yeah. In every challenge of the Ready Player One book, he's just already pre-studied it off camera so hard that he just by pure coincidence is already a professional at whatever the thing is that happens without even knowing it in advance.
Muscle memory, though.
So he just instantly is a super duper joust player, and he just happens to have memorized the exact movie that comes up, and it's just like he never struggles in the book, so it's really fucking boring on a basic storytelling level.
It's literally just the Matrix. It's like, hey,
It's
I can download this movie to my brain.
I mean, have you seen the Matrix though? Neo has a real rough time.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Because it's a story. Instead, fucking Ready Player One, it feels like reading a fucking speed run. Just like, why did someone write this? How is there a movie adaptation by Steven Spielberg and a sequel?
Money.
I'm terrified to read the sequel.
Sequel?
Yeah, there's Ready Player 2 is already out. Probably to capitalize on the success of the movie.
Huh.
Ready Player 2. Gross.
Yeah, no. If I ever read it, it's only gonna be because I'm gonna be like taking notes for a video essay. Just to be, because like it's got to be for something. I can't just do it for no reason.
Hey, it's 10th grade English all over again. You got to read a shitty book and write
it'll be so miserable. Yeah,
I like
but
how you just can't.
in English class, books have themes. On purpose.
That
Ready
doesn't
Player
necessarily-
One just
that doesn't
Ready
mean that
Player
they're
One just
enjoyable to read.
dunks on itself. The only things
Hey,
you
you
learn
never
about
know.
from Ready Player One are things it's accidentally teaching you by being too revealing about itself in like a Neil Breen kind of way.
Keith, there are some kids that went to school and did a book report on Ready Player One.
Yeah. Like there's a God, who did that read on The Room? Probably multiple people, but somebody I saw did a really good interpretation of The Room where it's like a really interesting that like The Room is actually a very revealing look at relationships, specifically from the perspective of the person that was the reason it broke up, because they were so unempathic that they couldn't understand their own they couldn't understand their SO, so they just view them as this like unreasonable demon woman that just wants to ruin their life for some reason. And it's like that's the narrative of the movie, but it's like accidentally revealing that that's what they think about their past relationships and why they're a bad spouse. Like the actual director and writer of the movie and lead star. Gross.
The champion of Hydaelyn.
Tell me, why do you despise the primals so? They are the embodiment of mortal will, of mortal desire. Plainly, you desire a foe to despise, and 'tis well that you do, for it is from the vortex of ceaseless conflict that Lord Zodiac shall be reborn.
Through the joining, the world shall become whole again. Then all shall be as once it was, as it should ever have remained.
For the glory of Lord Zodiac.
Your meddling ends here and now, warrior of light.
Oh fuck.
Did we bring our kill them crystal? It's kind of important.
Okay, no, this fight is kind of important though.
Yeah.
Are we missing?
Yeah, we're missing me. Hi.
Where? There
I'm
you
right
are.
here.
I was like, where'd he go? He disappeared. Are we Googling strats?
No.
Is that what's happening? Well, because he got really quiet after saying this fight's a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
it
it's
is a big deal.
Lahabria.
And it was, yeah, it's Lahabria and Igoryorm. Igoryorm?
We finally get to kill this
Igoryorm.
bastard.
Hopefully.
Please
don't
die.
know.
I'm annoyed you're alive.
I
Just
do not
in
remember this
general.
fight for the life of me.
I think Andrew's looking it up or something.
All right, ready? Let's go.
Do you have things to say to us?
Nope.
Okay.
Darkness shall consume
YOLO!
Beat his ass quick.
Oh goody.
Get out of that.
Whoop. Oh shit. Almost spent the limit break.
Shot for these center.
That's a lot of different bad
out of the
circles.
center.
That was like the
It's
whole
basically
screen.
a dance. All right.
Weird balls.
It's an ice and fire. So ice and fire, you just have to dodge them as they appear.
So it's actually a song.
It is indeed a song of ice and fire.
Yes. Yep. Now for this guy. Fuck, get out of the center. Right, dodge.
Whoop.
To the center.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh no! I can't control myself. Oh, this is a weird way for ice to work. Oh, this is annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Okay, this is not how ice works in anything. I see. Oh god!
Center. Yeah, a lot of beams.
I've never seen ice work that way before in a game.
I think there's a couple of bosses that do ice like that in this game.
Strength. It defies all reason.
No, I will not be bested by the likes of them. La Habrea, it is time.
To do the thing.
You, Jean?
Very well. Let us show these mortals the true power of the Echo. The power to break down the barriers of existence.
We're just gonna stand here and let them do this. We're not gonna,
Yeah,
stab them while they're
that's a
trying
primary
Yeah.
character trait.
I am become you.
Wait, they are fusioning?
to. They are literally fusioning.
Wait,
Yeah.
I was joking.
Yeah, well.
They didn't do the dance
can
though.
imagine-
That's the best
I know.
part.
But at least they're staring lovingly into each other's eyes.
It's not gay until you touch fingertips.
Wait, it's a 2D sprite. I just noticed that. Part 2.
Okay.
Yes, the midpoint between man and woman. Death Knight.
And so it begins.
Why is it 20 feet tall? Why did that happen?
Why does it have like scythe back jetpack things?
Why don't
does
you
it
have skin anymore? I have so many questions.
Why are your sleeves so long? Who was that for? You're not even that big. Who would make sleeves that big? All right.
Do you have a Hell Tailor in Hell?
Maybe. That'd be cool. Hell Taylor. Let's go. Time to die, Hell Taylor.
Askian Prime.
Ascian Prime.
Oops, pressed the wrong button. I'm very good at this character.
Break the ice. Learn to talk. Break it harder. Get out of the
Break the ice.
fuck. Get away from you people. Ah. Gotta break that
Fire
fire.
Sphere.
Oh, whew.
We almost
Good job.
Could have been
died.
bad.
Yeah, it would have been a wipe. Yeah. I thought you two casters were taking that fire.
Avoid the portals of doom.
Yeah, don't fall into the portals. They suck you into a not fun existence. Now we tiny.
You tiny.
I'm tiny.
I'm asleep.
I'm a da baby. Oh lord.
What? Can't move.
Hit
What?
by that.
Why are they still moving? Fuck was that?
Paralysis. You know what? It might be that you walk into the portals for that specific instance. I don't remember.
What is happening to my combos? I keep not finishing them correctly. Shit.
Break it to fire, break it to ice. Oh lord.
Oop.
Oh lord.
A lot of screen stuff happening.
I couldn't see like where the explosions were gonna happen.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to go into these portals when universal manipulation is about to go up.
Ah. I am a tiny baby. What's up with these? What do we do with these? Ow.
Do not let them touch you.
Ow.
Oh no. Ow.
Should I limit break?
Do it.
Do it.
Might as well. Hit it.
I want to work.
What's the worst that can happen?
I want to work. There it goes. Ah, it doesn't finish. Fuck you. Finish the animation. I don't know why I wasn't registering at first.
It's the fourth wall.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Hooray. We did a thing.
Da ba da ba
we
ba.
did.
We did a thing.
Good job, us.
Indeed. Now for cutscenes. Hooray. Oh, hi there.
That he might regain the blessing of light I had foreseen. But he has grown so strong in it as to deny us our power.
Let us withdraw, La Habrea. That power remains to us, at least.
I choose you.
Yeah. The Pokeball wiggles and then turns red. Why couldn't you catch La Habrea? He's the actual guy that I'm mad at.
So, you harness the eye's power. A pity you spent it all. What will you do now, hero?
I'm gonna shove it up your ass.
So,
Wait, no.
not even the vaunted warrior of light can unmake an Ascian without relying upon mortal contrivances.
Wow. Rude, Grandpa.
Yeah, right? Fuck's up with the coffin?
Yeah, what is that? Your bed?
You. In the distant past, King Thordan and his knights 12 fought and defeated Nidhogg. Though the victory cost them dear, they were rewarded with a great prize, the dread worm's eyes, both of which have since been held in the Holy Sea's safekeeping. The eye you possess was Nidhogg's left, and long has it served as the source of the Azure Dragoon's might. As for its twin, it has lain here, joined to the person of Haldroth, the first Azure Dragoon. For though he learned to harness its power, he was ultimately consumed by it. Even in death, his body decays not. A pitiful end for a fabled hero. My Ascian friend, long have you and your kind sown the seeds of chaos by teaching mortals the secrets of summoning. But if you assumed that we would meekly serve as your pawns, then you are gravely mistaken.
You would raise a hand against us.
By taking unto my flesh the soul of the legendary King Thordan, I can become a god.
They never taught this character designer about having a clean profile.
Yeah, no, they really didn't.
Silhouettes?
Wait,
What
you
are
can't
those?
draw that?
You know that old adage about how a good character design has you can be recognized by its silhouette?
Wow.
Alright, well that's disrespectful.
A god who knows not cessation, whose being is sustained by a millennium of fervent prayer, and the eye's nigh bottomless reservoir of ether.
What?
Your contempt for man has proven your undoing, Ascian. For my first act as God King, I do hereby sentence you to die.
I wasn't ready for how silly this got.
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't either.
What a way for La Habrea to go.
Right?
Oh wait, no one predicted what the fuck's happening.
Done in by a cosplayer.
And so the expansion's villain defeats the previous game's villain, establishing him as the villain. Iron Reaver Soul Stealer.
Feed upon ether. It matters not what form that ether takes. Ascian souls are no exception. With this power, I shall put an end to 1,000 years of conflict. Be they sown by Ascian, dragon, or primal, wheresoever the seeds of chaos threaten to quicken, I shall excise them with my divine blade and bring order to the world. I have become that which you abhor, warrior of light. you would take issue with my godhood, I shall answer you with my blade.
Oh,
King
it's followed
Forden.
immediately by that.
Yep. At a singularity reactor. I don't think we have anybody else online who could assist us.
You can spell it
Alright.
with Legos if you want to.
Time for the fight.
I would
don't
never
have
do
to heal
that.
for.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean. It's been so long since I played. I'm going to be so rusty and so bad at healing. We'll see how this goes.
Do I need markers to color this in?
Probably.
I
What are
don't
the
think
right
crayons
markers
would
to
work.
color? Sharpies? That's a commitment.
I mean, you can't erase other markers either.
Oh, they're flying.
All right.
That's just cheating.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light.
Is your voice okay?
I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
All vice?
Apparently.
Did you not hear the man, Keith?
He has to be stopped.
Virtuous suffering. No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Look, man, I'm just trying to color some posters in. I don't need all
How
this.
good of a
What
swordsman
is
could he
happening?
be? He was an old man a second ago.
Can I just say how stupid of a stance that is to have with a two-handed weapon?
Yeah, he's
Like,
just
that
trying
is not a one-handed weapon at
he's
all.
trying to be an animal boy.
Not for us.
He's just an incomprehensible mess of noise from here. What a design.
I can tell he has a cape.
Yep.
He does have a cape. It is a very flowy cape. Especially
This is-
considering there doesn't seem to be an actual wind blowing
This
in
is
here.
how you end up with the Zack Snyder Dark Side that looks like a fucking G-Force box.
Nope, and well, Rando pulled. There goes
Well,
the
he is-
idea of
he is-
explaining the fight.
Well, here's the tank.
Avoid.
What? The
Yeah.
guy's the tank.
Yeah.
He's the main tank.
Yeah. That's a bunch of
Oh, you're
complicated
fine.
visuals. Hope they don't matter. There's weird balls everywhere. Are they friends?
They could be.
Actually, look away.
Oh. Well, I think I'm gonna die. Oh, was it just like a terrify?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was
Yeah.
just a couple seconds. Like, I did not have time to react to that. Do you look away with the camera or your character?
Character.
Character.
Camera. Oh shit. Well, I'm facing the right direction,
Yeah.
but apparently it wasn't fast.
God, I remember like, I think it was Lords of the Fallen had a boss that you can only beat by looking away, and it's like, wow, how would you know that though? That's never been a mechanic. Welcome to the colorful dimension. It's very colorful. What
Don't
do we
break
do?
the chains.
Do we go towards the chain
Stand
person?
in totem.
Okay.
Stand in totem. Somebody stand in totem.
I'm just trying to be next to Andrew.
He's got paralysis.
Yep.
Is it gone? I think it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big one. The entire floor is hexagons.
Time to die, brother.
Is this one of those fights where they have to die at the same time?
Ideally.
Well, some
That's
people better
not going
switch
to be the
targets.
case, Mike.
Never is.
Thankfully, does not matter in this mode.
Yeah. But
In the harder difficulties,
It might.
does.
yeah, it does.
I've got a thingy
Do
over
not
my
make
head.
that. Ah!
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh, they're growing.
Oh, I got frostbite. I didn't see there was a thing on the ground.
When do they become targetable?
Outer circles first.
Okay. Woohoo! Wait, they attack with columns. Oop, that's dangerous to attack.
Shit.
They attack with columns.
We're on the moon.
And start moving close to him.
What's happening? Ah!
Don't get bumped into the light areas, whatever you do.
Light areas.
You basically want to stand on him.
What is
Wow,
not?
he did a lot of damage there.
What is? Ooh, I can't see anything that's not a light area. The whole level's light. I don't know what the light areas means.
Maybe that's just literally people memeing, and it's, I don't know. As soon as second hit limit break, he's not even gonna survive long enough.
Nice. That sure showed him.
I'm unsure if this fight is supposed to be a meme or not.
That's confusing. Thought.
I've tanked this and not even popped a cooldown before. It's that easy.
And they all fall down.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
I mean, we took a nuclear bomb to the face. What do you want?
I beat you in Devil May Cry 4. I've beaten you in Final Fantasy XIV, and I'll beat you next time you pop up Evil Pope.
They are pretty common, aren't they? Oh god.
Who? What are you?
The weirdest facial expression ever.
I probably realized he pooped himself.
Oop, pooped him.
His last thought was embarrassment at the fact that people are gonna find his pooped him, but oh no,
Yeah,
he vanished into dust. That's nice.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when people die in this world. They go poof. Must make assassination really easy.
Wait, yeah. Then
no
why
body
did we,
to clean up,
then
they
why
just
did
go
we
poof.
think the queen was dead?
Yeah, like
She didn't go poof.
that's the kicker.
I mean, she's fine. Duh.
Wow.
Second cutscene.
Silent Hill
It
song.
is over then.
Oh hey.
I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Whoa.
Sick burn.
Everyone flickered for a second, but just the people.
It would seem the eye has served you well.
Was that a pun on purpose?
He holds them up like googly
That
eyes.
is
on
not what
his-
that looked like a moment ago.
Well, it's magic.
At long last.
I just want to see him hold them up to his helmet like googly eyes.
All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
He just starts levitating with like balls in his hands.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have held both of those. Well.
Bye-bye.
How do you fuck up that bad?
He pushed the wrong button. Messed up his combo sequence.
That must have hurt.
Yeah.
My entire life, I have to always keep my defenses up every second for this one eye. Oh, a second eye. Let's just pick it up. Oh, no.
My child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Chief! Over there! Oi! God damn it, do you always have to cut it so bloody close?
Oh, all those spinny things move at different speeds, and every now and then they sync up.
It would seem he has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt?
Oh no, that's annoying now that I can see that.
God. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Where is Estinian?
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sormer. I have journeyed with Hydalin's champion and observed his deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance. But 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
His face doesn't register as a face.
No.
It looks like a stack of coal. And then eyes poke out. Credits.
Yes, credits.
Congratulations.
You beat the first version of the story.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
She has terrible trigger discipline.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orzea can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
Nope, that's just credits.
Yep, skip the credits.
He's on the moon.
So Lahabrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth Rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. His might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
It's the guy from the CG videos.
Oh boy.
It was on the moon for some reason.
Apparently they can breathe there. And, you know, don't suffer from spaghettification due to the fact that they're in a vacuum.
That's not what spaghettification means.
That's a...
It's a spaghettification.
Spaghettification's like when you get sucked into a black hole.
No, that's not what spaghettification is.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Chad agrees with me.
Google doesn't.
I mean, it just sounds like it's when pasta gets turned into spaghetti.
That's what they want you to think.
And that's what I'm gonna think then. Spaghetti.
Google does agree with you. I must be thinking of something else. Oh well.
Depressurization.
Oops. I mean, that's
eyes come out of your face, itis. Your blood boiling.
Yeah, that. A thing's happening.
It's also incomprehensible to look at, true to form of the game. Why don't they just give up and make a Lovecraft narrative at this point if they don't want to make things you can comprehend with your eyes?
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
It's quite unpleasant. But
I
also...
I love these goblin goobers so much.
I'm a fire in my laser.
Am I a castle, a train, or a robot? Yes. Also Dalaran.
Oh god.
And this is where we're standing, apparently. Okay. I would not have guessed. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. With hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and shall be forced to contend with them again ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade, Estinin, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together, We shall overcome them.
Complete.
Mount speed in Idleshire has increased. Okay.
Yay! Not that it matters.
Good.
And now we go. Oh, hey, there's a quest here.
Fortuitous timing as always, hero. Thatcher was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. And if you would be so kind, then?
Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Riel and his men have been making excellent progress. You remember how that helped me escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Lominsa only to disappear? Well, according to Riel, she crept aboard a ship bound to Radzhan, where she's been hiding ever since. She assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Ida and Papalimo, the remains of the Link Pearls have been found, and in Pearl Lane of all places. Riel thinks that they must have disposed of them after escaping from the Royal Promenade. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. We're all but certain they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. What of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is, we've enlisted the services of Charlian Scholar, one of the students of Baldesian. I did it. To aid in our search. We should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I should very much like to meet this scholar, if time permits. But first we must attend to a more pressing matter. Sir Aymeric has summoned the two of us to a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, hero, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap we may meet with the scholar afterwards, agreed? In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Knight for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I've gone too long, you know. What are you doing out here?
Clicking on things.
What is happening to everybody's health bars?
Oh, it's because of the fact that I'm max level and I'm giving shields to people.
Oh.
So your shielding is absolutely insane right now.
They just cover everybody's names so you can't read them.
Basically.
Yep.
That's an interface choice they made. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
What? Why would you? Okay.
Let me get my.
You know, they're not normally supposed to last very long, so.
Black Mage. I need to level my Black Mage up so I can keep up with you guys now, because I'm actually starting to fall behind. A tiny bit.
Is that possible?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Falling behind, you're still higher than me.
Well, I'm falling behind Andrew. I'm trying to keep a buffer so that I don't ever cause us to have to stop because of level issues, you know?
That's impossible.
Forgotten Knight.
Yeah, we will probably want to stop here soon-ish. Because we are going to be getting into a point where we are going to be doing some raids.
So do we want to wrap up where the story wrapped up?
Well, we can wrap up this one last thing here, and then... Wow, there are so many people in here. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Are there?
Yeah. Compared to normal, there's like...
I guess I don't know what normal is, but... Okay.
In here, that's a lot of people.
The Lord Commander is within.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant, And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Shrine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength.
It's the Demon Souls dragon sound.
Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Alright, time to get back on track with this stuff. A nation at one with the forest. Simply being here is salve for the soul. Yet even amidst such seeming serenity, untold wickedness may lurk. Until such time as we find it, pray continue applying yourself to our art. Right then. I'll go about making inquiries at once. Ah, Zev. By the strength of your aura, you have clearly kept up with your training. And in it's because I'm the warrior of light again. And in discharging the duty of a samurai in 2 cities now, you are slowly but surely becoming one in sooth. I hope that our time here will afford you further opportunity to grow. By the way, have you not seen Momozigo? He hasn't returned since he left us earlier. I worry that he has fallen prey to evil in the course of seeking it out. We should search for him. Let us split up and ask the locals. Surely one of them has seen our friend. Quest accepted. I'm not doing group stuff right now so I can zoom in a bit more and have my character not be like fucking tiny on the screen all the time. Let's see. We're going up here. Oh yeah, we can't have mounts here. Who do I talk to around here? That's a person. Let's see. I think this is her? Yeah. Maybe? Forgive my bluntness, but are you not here with an opportunity for profit? Oh, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Yes, I did see a Lalafell, much like you described. He was in the process of being taken away to the Adder's Nest, though I know not the circumstance. This stuff makes me nervous because the map is covered, like this area is covered in quests, and all those other side quests that are dialogue where you start a quest have the same icon as far as I can tell. Like this area is covered in that, and I'm trying not to start, like is it, like do I talk to that person or these 2 people? Does the exclamation point mean it's this quest, whereas the arrow means it's starting a new quest? Nope. It's the arrows that are this quest, I guess. A Lalafell. The fellow dozing off thither is the only one I've seen, I'm afraid. Now, if there's aught else I might assist with, helping you achieve greater intimacy with the elements, perhaps. Yes, okay, so the one with the arrows, those are the ones that continue a quest, and the exclamation point start a quest. You can see why these are confusingly similar icons. A hatted Lalafell, and he's a showmaster, you say? I recall the face of every adventurer who has passed my post, and I have not seen anyone fitting that description. Sorry I couldn't be of help. There's Musosai. Okay. Taken away by the authorities, you say? There must be an explanation. Come, we must go to the addled mess at once.
The addled mess? What a name. Why, yes. As a matter of fact, we did apprehend a Lalafellan showmaster by the name of Momozigo. He was wanted here in Gridania for embezzlement. 'Twas no large amount of coin, to be sure, but a crime is a crime. And so we took him into custody on sight. However, that custody didn't last long, for the fellow up and fled when our backs were turned. He was last seen headed to the North Shroud, towards Proud Creek, Ixel-held territory. We're presently deliberating on whether to dispatch a search party, but in light of the risks, I fear that none will be forthcoming. If this Momozigo's your friend, perhaps you might consider searching for him yourselves.
This bodes ill. Come, Zev, we must find Momozigo before he falls foul of these icky souls.
Icky souls? What did you say to me? I'm not even in this organization.
You're useless to me. Useless.
North Shroud. Or Dare. I guess I'll go there. That's vaguely nearby, and then I can fly there. With flying, I never have to learn how the map's connected. Whee! Dum 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 da dum. Bum ba dum. Nope, 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 nope. Not what I'm here for. Oh. You seem to have gotten yourself up in a mess. You're a disaster. You did this. Where'd you go? There you are.
Hilarious, isn't it? Here I am on a heroic quest to punish criminals with you, but all this time I was a criminal myself. I was organizing a concert in the amphitheater, you see, but the songstress bailed last minute. At that time, I had a huge debt hanging over my head and no way of paying it off. So I ran off with the money I'd collected from advance ticket sales. I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. I'm no better than the crooks we've gone after. Will you punish me like you punished them? To betray the people's trust and steal from them is a despicable act. Such evil cannot be suffered.
I was like, this is weirdly dark.
There. The evil in you is excised. You have committed a crime, 'tis true, but so too have you dedicated yourself to fighting it. From this moment forth, do you swear to be a changed man and fight always for justice? I swear. I'll never do bad things again. I may not be able to wield a katana, but I'll fight with you nonetheless. You've not spent all of your recent earnings, I trust. You would do well to return the money you took and beg forgiveness. If you apologize from the heart, I see no reason why the aggrieved would not forgive you for your transgressions. So go and make amends, and let us continue our quest. We cannot well succeed without you. Thank you, Musosai. Zev, I'll go and repay the money and apologize this instant. If Momozigo aspires to evil, he has much more work to do. As it stands, he has reformed himself and will make no more mischief. With that, Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the... He's sick. That, a little jaunt through the forest should tax me so. There is no overcoming old age. Yet here I am. Come to the other side of the world in the twilight of my years, I have journeyed here to find a worthy new pupil. And find him I did. But if truth be told, I have one more objective. That is, to track down and punish a fugitive from Hingashi, a disgraced samurai known as Kogarashi. Mark my words, he is the face of true evil, and it is my solemn charge to strike him down. I had the chance to do so before, but I failed. His strength far surpassed mine. I could not defeat him. Forgive me. I should not burden you with this. Pray dismiss it as but the hollow ramblings of an old man. Come, let us return to the city. All is forgiven, and all it took was a bit of money. I can come and go from Gridania as I please again. All debts are settled then. That is well. Let us move on to wherever the wind should blow. And the wind blows, 'twould seem, to snow-capped mountains, Momozigo. Pray, let us lead us there. Right, this way, friends. We're going to Ishgard. Whoa, that's a ways away. Thankfully, I got the button where I click here, and then I click there, and then I'm like, ba-boom, and then I'm like, ba-boom, and then I'm like, oh, shit. I clicked one too many times, and it didn't work anymore. Ta-da! With teleporting, I don't even have to edit. We're just there immediately. What a day to be alive. They're like... The Forgotten Night, okay. I'm back to where I was a second ago. Boop. People are still here from the end of last stream. Oopsie. So what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. Fuck, I clicked on the quest thing. Fuck, I didn't mean to click on her. Gravitated to her. A diplomatic mission? To annex Trine, you say? Well, I suppose that does take precedence. Well, should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing with Ishtola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but this scholar just happens to be... Time permitting. As I said, we shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Zev. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. For our Let's Play purposes, that's frustrating to do on accident. You're like, oh fuck, I can't undo this. I just accidentally started this dialogue. Well, that's a problem for next week. Such a breathtaking snowscape. Though each of this land's regions may not change much with the seasons, collectively they are no less colorful than Hingashi. Now then, Momozigo and I will set to tracking down injustice in the city. In the meantime, my pupil, pray see to it our sword arm remains warm in this frosty clime. Ah, Ero. Your aura does not lie. You've grown stronger still. Since embarking upon our journey, you have made remarkable progress. Ere long, you will be a fully fledged samurai. But on to our mission. As we scoured the snow-swept stones and pillars of this city for evil, Momozigo came upon a disturbing rumor. It's just awful, Zev. A stage tragedy played out in real life. A young couple threw themselves off a cliff in the Western Highlands. As I hear it, the two were sweethearts from low-born families, but the girl had the ill luck of being fancied by a young nobleman. This Honfront tried to force them apart, and he hounded them so badly they decided to end it. 2 innocent lives lost, and why? Because some lordling had to think with his member. He must be punished, I tell you. They're probably alive. They probably pretended to commit suicide to escape him. Heartrending as this rumor is, rumors are no basis for punishment. We must ascertain the truth of the matter. Let us begin by making inquiries of the couple in bloom. We're gonna fuck up their lives by revealing that they're still alive, which defeats the purposes of their whole fake suicide. I can recognize basic story tropes. This is a mistake.
A young couple what hurled themselves off a cliff. A right tragedy, and no doubt, but it seems odd they'd go all the way to the Western Highlands to do it. No shortage of places to fall off around here.
Yeah, immediately it's like, well, this is suspicious. I'm thinking maybe they didn't kill themselves. Stop investigating, stop investigating, stop investigating. If you're on their side, then fuck off.
Of course I heard about the poor buggers. Their luck ran out when Honfront took fancy to the girl. He's a greedy bastard just like his father. Lord
Idran show, and the Fury forbid you get in the way of what he wants. What a name to try to read on your first try. Wow, they just used every letter, didn't they? Oh, nope. Looking at the waypoint for the wrong quest. Folk are saying suicide, but I ain't convinced. Knew both of them well, I did, and they're not the sort to just give up on life, let alone each other. Stop investigating, you're gonna uncover that they're still alive, which is only bad for them. Their whole plan was to run away. They already got what they wanted. Oh my god, is that the inside of my mouth? Oh, it keeps. Oh god, it doesn't unload my face fast enough so you can see my eyeballs in my mouth sometimes. So a cloud of suspicion hangs over the suicide. It bears further investigation. But first things first. Momozigo has vanished yet again. Is he also illegal here? Wait, let's talk it over. Ah, help me! Momozigo? He's in trouble. Come, Zev. What's that flapping sound? What are you fools up to? Did you get robbed or something? This button is from Momozigo's garment, but he is nowhere to be seen. This bodes ill. It was me, I took him, haha. That little fella, was he your friend? He was asking me about the suicides when some men bundled him up and carried him off. I hope he'll be alright. It seems plain there are those who take unkindly to our investigation. The time for caution is past. Let us confront this Honfront himself. He was recently sighted near the Fast Fiddle, one level above. One of those disgusting highborns. Your inheritance is based on a lie, fool. Hup, 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 hup. Is there a thing up there? It's the, Back to the Forgotten Night. Ah! I fucked it up. Where am I? Oh, wait. I'm mixing up my objectives again. Damn it. I guess I'm as close as I'm gonna get without
Yeah, I guess teleporting doesn't work. Oh wait, no. It's by the last vigil.
These maps sure can get confusing.
Go away. Let me die in peace.
If you wish to throw your life away, we will not stop you. But first, answer me something and clear your conscience. Our companion was seized by unknown men while investigating the recent suicides, and it seems there is more to the incident than rumors would have us believe. Tell us, what truly happened?
I tried to break them apart, that much is true, but they didn't kill themselves. I brought her to the manor late one night, and she learned things she wasn't supposed to know. Learned how my father was dealing illicitly in Furite.
Alright, well now you're just telling us that.
I implored father to overlook it, tried to convince him that she wouldn't talk, but he refused to listen. He ordered them taken to the Western Highlands, and they were... Oh gods, I loved her, I truly did. As for your friend, I fear they mean to silence him too, at the Black Iron Bridge, like they did the others.
We thank you for your honesty, and shall bother you no more, but know this. You are still young. You have all the time in the world to begin anew, to make amends, to murder your father, unlike this tired old man. We haven't a moment to waste. To slack eye on Bridge, Zev.
Yeah, maybe you should just kill your dad. He seems like awful. This seems like a good way to go. Maybe you'll die in that process and it'd be like more productive. I guess Falcon's Nest is the way to go. It's way the hell out there. Well, I was wrong. They didn't pretend to commit suicide to run away together. They got murdered by his evil father. And now maybe I'll get to murder him. Won't that be fun? I can't fly here. Oh, because we're back in Ishgard. And I need to unlock flying myself. Oh, it's very gray and dark right now. Well, shit. I have to, like, earn it and go across the whole map now. Here we go. I guess I should probably look up a map of where all the thingies are. Although I'd also have to look up how the mechanic works. That's an elemental or something. I thought it was one of the spots. You see what you want to see. Well, that guy's weird looking. Evil bird dragon. It makes sense for birds and dragons to be related, I guess. Well, wyverns. Dragons have too many limbs, so they shouldn't be related to basically anything that we know of. Because it's wildly... You'd have to evolve from such a different origin point at the very beginning to be a six-limbed creature. Ah! Friend or foe? I guess I'd better hedge my bets. You're gonna die now. Bye-bye, dickhead. Hey, it's a guy with an unpronounceable name. It's time to get murdered. Here I go. Just give me a second. And... oh. There you go. You're dead. I had to remember which buttons I can do without targeting.
Gods, that was close. I thought I was a dead Lalafell. Forgive me my delay. The deep snow makes you work for every step.
I really should have let him sit on my cloud.
So, you are the heartless cur who stole 2 innocent young lives. It is over. Surrender yourself.
Like hell that it's over. Mistake me not for one of those useless mercenaries.
Not a shred of remorse. Lowlier than a mindless beast. Such evil cannot be suffered. Well. Our work here is... Musasai! I've not come this far to fall here. Worry not, my friends. 'Twas but a dizzy spell. Now then, I believe we've visited all the major cities of Eorzea. Eorzea. Momozigo, you have been a fine guide and companion both. I am grateful for your help. All that remains is to find Kogarashi and deliver unto him his reckoning. Zev, in the course of righting wrongs across the land, you have become a great samurai, one whose skills rival even those of Kogarashi. There is little and less left of me to teach you. I thank the Kami for blessing me with such a fine pupil. Come, my friends, let us return to the city and find a place to warm ourselves. And so we have rescued Momozigo again. He better stop getting kidnapped all the time. He's got to figure out how to do that. Because if he keeps this up, he's going to very quickly just die. Because the guy that saves him all the time is running out of being alive. Just pro tip. He's kind of dying, and that's kind of a problem. So maybe stop. Maybe work on the not getting the kidnapped anymore. You know? Just a sweet pro tip. Pro tip. Pro tip. Why didn't you help me when I needed it? Says weird yellow text. I have never seen text that color before. It's like a really bright, kind of off-putting color. Oop, don't talk to that person. That's the wrong spot. Boop. Zev, thanks to the gods you're here. It's Musasai. He collapsed again as soon as we entered the gates. He's resting at the inn right now. But the chirurgeon, the surgeon, he said that the old man is ill, gravely ill. He hasn't long left. It's a wonder he could even draw his katana. All the time he's been pushing on by sheer force of will, punishing evildoers across the land and saving my hide. What is it that drives him on? Why does he go to such lengths to find this Kogarashi character? The old man won't breathe a word of the matter, but there must be some reason. If only we knew, we could finish his duty in his stead. For now, there's naught to do but keep watch over him. I'll see to that. So you needn't worry. If there's a change, you'll be the very first to know. Zev, we have a situation. Musasai has disappeared from his inn room. He's in no shape to be up and about, and he left without even taking his medicine. Weakened as he is, though he can't have gone far, I'd wager he's somewhere in the city still. Let's split up and look for him. I'll focus on the broom, and you Saint Valurant's Forum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum bum. Right back up to the Forgotten Night. Alright. Guess I'll just head back upstairs. A lot of stairs.
Oh, don't know what I clicked on there. Sure are good at searching. He is not here. Wow, thanks. You should crack the code, buddy. I looked left, then I looked right. Then I looked left, then I looked right. Then I looked left, then I looked right. And I didn't see anything new. Could have been anything. It told me the jet would give me the jitters. At last we are alone. Good, good. The remedies of this land aren't to my liking, I'm afraid. Fortunately, I brought with me potent draughts from the far east that restore one's vigor for a time. And while its effects last, there is work I would do. As I explained to you earlier, I came to Eorzea for two purposes. The first was to find and train a worthy pupil. The second was to find and punish the fugitive Kogarashi. However, I have yet to tell you of his crime. Kogarashi's crime was to create a killer. His pupil went on a killing spree, cutting down numerous Hingen dignitaries, one after the other. In my land, the master is held accountable for the deeds of the pupil, and Kogarashi's hands were deemed no less bloody than the murderer's. For his punishment, he was ordered to commit seppuku, atonement by ritual suicide. But desiring to live, Kogarashi forsook his honor and fled here to Eorzea. That he should thrive in spite of all the deaths he has caused is an affront to the very spirit of the samurai. It is unforgivable, and he cannot go unpunished. But try as I might to render justice, as is my duty, I could not defeat him. Countless times I tried, but always I faltered. But you, Zev, you have grown tremendously since you first began walking our path. Strong as you have become, I am confident that you can face Kogarashi on equal standing. This is your final trial. Find Kogarashi, defeat him, and your training as a samurai shall be complete. Kogarashi makes his lair in the western highlands of Kurz-Arus. What? What the fuck are these names? A place called Twin Fools. Let us set off. But as you make your way, remember, 'tis a loathsome wretch you go to face, who places his own life before honor. Such evil cannot be suffered. Oh, off we go. At Twin Pools. Oh, have I been here before? Been to Falcon's Nest, apparently. That'll have to be good enough. I think that's just what the map looks like. Yeah, it's the same place as before. It looked so vacant that I thought it was unexplored. But that's just like with the snowy terrain. Oh no, it does look textured in here. So that was just like that zoom level or something. Weird. Sounds a bit like you want revenge, dude. Not gonna lie, I feel like the boat mission kind of set a higher standard. It had like funny scenarios and a weaving plot for a bit, and then like an interesting setting and some more animated cutscenes, and like a set piece for combat. These last few missions have been surprisingly underwhelming by comparison, and also they're like 10 minutes long. I kind of thought that was like what they were going to be like. Oh fuck. Okay, that's better. Oh. Ouchie. Silver wolf. God, wolves look so weird. So gangly and weird. You should have a winter coat. This is the winter place. God, why are they like... I swear. I think I cracked the code. Like, whoever works on Final Fantasy XIV and is being in charge of monster designs, they're a cat person. There are 2 cat races in this game. And all the dogs and wolves are like horrifying on average. It almost feels like it's an intentional warping where it's like, haha, you are cat people. So to you, wolves look like these horrifying demon monsters with giant, like, velociraptor claws and stuff. They're like sickly and unholy. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? Like, wolves are skinnier looking in the winter. I mean, in the summer. Because they have their summer coat. But it's not like that. And this is the winter. Or at least it's the ice. He's got his hat on.
Here you are, Zev. Are you ready to deliver unto Kogarashi his reckoning?
Such evil cannot be suffered. I'm judging you a bit right now because we literally just redeemed somebody last mission.
There is no room for doubt. No need for pity. Evil such as his cannot be suffered.
I don't like this black and white nonsense you're doing here.
So do what must be done and strike him down. I am Kogarashi.
Okay, well this is... I had a feeling that something weird was going to happen.
Kogarashi. I wore this name once upon a time, as I wore this Jingasa. Together, with my pupil, I journeyed the length and breadth of Hingashi, hunted down evildoers, but my guidance was lacking. And ere long my pupil strayed from the path, and the rest of the tale you already know. I failed to prevent his murderous rampage, but instead of taking responsibility, I took flight. Instead of an honorable death, I chose dishonorable life.
That just sounds like The Last Jedi. That whole description just now.
Countless times I turned a blade upon myself, but always my courage faltered. And so I have lived to this day with my disgrace. Furthermore, I deceived you. I masqueraded as a protector of peace, a paragon of virtue, and when I am anything but. I spoke loftily of rendering punishment unto the wicked, when the one most deserving of it was me. My punishment is long overdue. Render it unto me, Zev, and your training shall be complete.
Can we get a little more light? It's so dark.
'Tis not your master who stands here before you, but a great evil. Now come and take my head, else I shall take yours.
Well. Whoa, what's that?
Unlike before, this is no game. It ends only when one of us lies dead.
Oh, is the spinny thing just it not starting yet? Oh, he's coming. He might actually kick my ass. He's a high-level dude. Yeah. Oop.
Not now. Not to illness. I am not finished yet.
Did he just heal or something? Oh no, he's using his he's using like his stim packs or whatever. Whoop!
Blade of Fury, as one with the wind.
Well, that's not good. Stay out of that. Okay. Wait, no, this is the safe spot, I think? Okay. That took some interpretation. Gotta try to heal with my new heal item. Ow. I risked that for too long. How strong you have grown, my pupil. Your training shall soon be complete. I am glad. Now for my greatest test. The technique for which I earned my name. Drawing upon my blade's power, show me the fruit of your training and weather it. I gotta beat up his wind. Die, wind. You don't belong in this world. It's not by my bullshit that I am once again given breath. I was brought here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. I'm pressing the wrong button. I meant to do my finisher. Properly one-shot one of them. Ow. I almost died.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
It fucking sets me off every time. Gotta land some hits while this healing thing is active. Whoa! I guess it hit me that time. That was flashy. Whichever one of these helps with AoE. Hope I press the right one. I don't remember that out of those buttons very well. I don't need them that often. Oh fuck! Okay. Bit of a delayed reaction there. Press this one. No, I need... Damn it, don't waste it with this AoE. I need to hit you while the life leech is active. Ow. Here it goes. Well done, my pupil. You have fulfilled your duty. The final technique. You have drawn it forth. Good. Good, I have served my purpose. Now, end it. Give this villain his final punishment.
Zev, oh gods, what have you done?
Peace, Momozigo. It was my doing, and no more than I deserve.
No, stop. For the love of the 12, that's enough.
Well, I'm gonna excise his evil. It's gonna be like your quest. It's a callback. Momozigo probably should have stood back, though. He's probably been decapitated. Like, he's standing way too close to the sword swing. I'm really tall with a huge swing. This is lowering. Excised the evil in me, have you? Absolved me of my crimes. Zev, you have become a greater samurai than even I dared to hope. Living in shame and coming to this land, it was all worth it. The evil in me is no more. Now I may know peace in the realm yonder.
No! Musosai, don't please don't die, you can't.
My time was nigh. Better that it end this way. Zev, Momozigo, every moment of our journey I cherished. Our work here is done. One fewer evil afflicts the realm.
Thank you, old man, for everything. We'll go on one last journey together to the promised place. Musosai bade me bury him here, where he could look upon the western seas. I didn't know why at first, but now I think I do. He wanted to watch the setting sun, watch it begin its return journey to the east, to Hingashi. No doubt he wished that he could do the same. He missed his homeland dearly, and to that, and to the last, the thought of his errant pupil weighed on his mind. Well, I suppose we should be going. Let's leave Musosai to rest, and head back to Ul'dah. While we were on the road, the old man told me something. That before he died, he wanted to leave behind a pupil into whom he had poured all of himself. I don't think he could have found a better person. And as his final pupil, I get the sense that he's entrusted his legacy to you, Zev. So I hope that you'll keep protecting the peace as Musosai once did. And remember always, such evil cannot be suffered. Meditate. This concludes the samurai quest for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must complete this main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next samurai quest will be available for Momozigo. I got all caught up. I did it. Those ones went by a little faster than expected, because the boat one was pretty big. Well, there we go. Ta-da! What's my new ability do? Oh man, I haven't gotten a new ability in so long that I'm like forgetting where to look for them. Okay. Oh, that's not true. I haven't been updating my abilities for a while, have I? Rushes the target and delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Delivers an attack with a potency of 100. Yeah, these are the Kenki abilities. Instantly restores your own HP. Can only be executed while under the effect of eyes open. Oh fuck, what does that mean? Shares a recast armor with Saigon. Okay, so meditate. Gradually increases your Kenki gauge. Duration 15 seconds. Not affected when used outside of battle. Effect ends upon using another action or moving, including facing a different direction. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills upon execution. Cannot be executed during cooldown of a weapon skills. Okay. I guess you meditate in the middle of combat to increase your Kenki gauge, which is my sword. So I guess if there's downtime during a fight, you can meditate to then use a big ability the next time the fight starts again during a boss fight. It says that it doesn't do anything outside of combat. Yeah, I've got some updating to do here. Let's see. Because these are my combat finishers, so I can't switch these ones out. I gotta be careful which things I switch out. What is the eyes open? Final Fantasy XIV, eyes open. Third eye grants it when you get hit. Then you look at the ability Third Eye. Reduces the damage taken by the next hit. Grants eyes open when hit. Okay, so that's this guy. So it's not a huge damage reduction ability, but what it does do is it triggers eyes open, which allows me to use Merciful Eyes to heal. Okay. So I intentionally tank a hit, and then I gain the ability to tank... Oh god, oh, it's scrolling automatically.
200 cure? Okay. I don't know what cure potency 200 means. I'm hoping it doesn't mean 200 health, because I have 15,000 health, so I'm guessing it's a better number than that. But that means I don't really have a way of translating it. So these are a bunch of, like, auto-assigned buttons. Let's see here. That's bar 8, okay. Like, I need to figure out how to get to this bar. Put rush as being the up button, that kind of makes sense. Grants enhanced NP. How could you ever mix these things up? So normally my healing is right trigger plus up. So right trigger plus up. Like double tap right trigger plus up. Maybe that's a sensical way of placing this so that it makes sense to me. We'll have to see. I may want to put it next to third eye so that they go together. In which case, I think I want to put meditate. Since I just put I put my Kenki meter there, so I should probably put meditate here on the main bar. That's everything assigned, at least. I'll have to memorize over time what those actually do. Most stuff isn't new at that point. Everything else was already here. Okay. This is also the new, yeah, it's just a new thing I can just do whenever I feel like. Doesn't do anything out of combat, but it's an animation I can do for the sake of it. So there's that. Does it even run out? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I was trying to find the buff or anything. It's supposed to last 15 seconds. And that has a cooldown. Okay, so I can plop that into action whenever I'm in a fight and like a break happens, or like I'm standing somewhere for like mechanical reasons or something. Makes sense to me. Alright, well. Job's done.